Hello, 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 and welcome to blog number 9 of the Storyteller Blogs. I think it's number 9. That is if we do not include the very silly animations that I've been playing around with for the last few weeks. It's been a little while since I've done a proper blog, and that's because it's been quite boring, doing lots of small adjustments to the text, but all changes now because we are now at the audition stage. Yes, Storyteller is coming to London in July the 11th to the 13th, 3 days only, and I want a largely different cast every single night. Do ignore any fowl that makes noise in the background. I'm sitting in the garden, it's a lovely day, the swing chair. Cup of tea. It's all very civilised. I had a nice lolly earlier, but I thought I wouldn't do the blog with the iced lolly. That would go badly. So anyway, I want a largely different cast every single night, and I'm looking for around 8 people each night as well. So we're looking at quite a lot of people being involved. Each person would have a monologue or a section of the story of about 2-3 minutes each, and it would be a matter of passing the baton of the story on. It's all, though it's split into different stories, they all feed into the main story, so everyone will be picking up a part of their story and passing on to the next person. What I'd like to do is that the cast of each day turns up about midday, 1 o'clock is what we're looking at, and rehearse solidly with me and the rest of the Milk Bottle team for 5 hours. Obviously you've learnt your own monologues in advance, you've been given it, it's all been marvellous, and then we do the show as a one-off in the evening, completely special and amazing, and we do that 3 days in a row with a different cast each day. So now is the time for you to be able to audition for that. There will be a fee for everyone who's involved, basically because we're only doing 3 nights, prior to later in the year when we do a proper run. I'm working the assumption that all the money just gets split evenly between everyone who's involved, and it's not going to make any actual profit for me, and that's fine because that's what we're doing later in the year, that's what the Christmas show is for. This is just about getting the show out there and getting as many people involved as possible. So it will be a box office split, there'll be a profit share for everyone involved. Won't be a vast amount of money, but it will hopefully cover everybody's costs. And to audition for the first Storyteller show of the year, The Natural History of Trolls, which all the details will be online as this blog comes up. You can initially, for these first 4 weeks of the audition process, you can audition online. Yes, there'll be a sample script online on Facebook and on my blog, the written blog on Blogger, along with all the details about how to audition, which I'm mentioning now, and links for all of that can be found on the information underneath this blog, underneath this video. So all you need to do is find the script in Blogger and upload your video recording of your audition of that script. Get a camera, and it doesn't have to be technically brilliant, as long as I can see your performance and you're fabulous. And upload this video to YouTube or some similar service, and email me the link along with your CV. Don't send actual video files to me, I won't open them. Make sure it's just a link to a video file elsewhere, and make sure you keep it private. This is an audition for me, it's not a popularity contest with the rest of the world. It is just to pass on to me and the rest of the team for this show. And now, of course, some of you out there don't have the equipment. It's a terrible thing when you don't have the equipment. Many people in the world don't. So for the Luddites, there will be an actual physical audition on Saturday the 21st of May in a secret location to be announced later. You need to apply to physically audition. So all you need to do is email your CV to contact at milkbottleproductions.co.uk. All the details again found on the blog, and you'll be invited along to the audition where you'll be able to perform the sample monologue and other sections of the show as well, because otherwise we'll get very bored listening to the same monologue again and again and again in one audition. Don't bother to send me photographs, just send me a CV, any information about yourself that you're interested in. I don't care what you look like. This is the great thing about storytelling. You're telling a story, it doesn't matter who you are. How old you are, how young you are, what you look like, I don't care. Which is marvellous, because I really find getting too specific about these things very, very, very wrong on so many levels. So, that's the basics. For the full information on this, go to my blog, Robert Crichton Storyteller. I say all the links should be underneath this video on the YouTube channel, the Robert Crichton channel, and get involved. You've got 4 weeks up to the 21st of May when we do the physical auditions. 4 weeks to get your audition in, so you can do it as many times as you like. If you feel you didn't do it very well, you can do it again. And if you do feel that the video doesn't do you justice, then you can also apply to come along to the physical audition as well. But we will try and make sure that there is a balance between those who audition virtually and those who audition physically. Is there anything else I need to say about this? No. It's been a couple of weeks, lovely sunny days. I mean, I'm quite pale, so I tend to sit underneath in shade. But that doesn't mean I can't enjoy the lovely sunshine and write. So and learn lines, because on the 22nd of May, the day after the auditions, we're doing the London launch of the CD for Teaching Gods, which is Teaching Gods: The Ultimate Selection at the Barons Court Theatre, where we will be doing many monologues from that story collection for the final time in London ever, apart from one of the monologues which we're keeping on our books, which is going to be fabulous. And so I spent my time rehearsing that. I've been learning my lines today for Fantasy Terrorist League. I say relearning my lines, because I haven't done it for about 2 years, and it's been a while. So that's coming back in, and so yes, generally writing, shaping, doing more work on trolls. But as it's now Easter, I'm going to take a little bit more time off to work on my version of medieval mystery plays, which I'll be staging next year. And I thought, as it's Easter, I need to do a little bit of research, because there's plenty of it around in the media at the moment, so it's lots of things to inspire me as I sit down and edit those texts, as well as prepare for a production of Dancing at Lunasa, which I'm doing in Suffolk, which is on the 10th and 14th of May at the Key Theatre, Surrey, as well as prepare for another set of auditions for young people in Suffolk. I do the youth theatre down at the Key Theatre during August. So if you're young and you live in Suffolk and you would like to be in a production of The Rivals, then audition details are also available. If you go down to the Key Theatre, you can pick up all the details there. So those are the various projects I've been involved in. I've also been assistant directing on production of The Revengers, which is also on a Barons Court Theatre, same day as the auditions. In fact, if you come to audition, you can be passed on then. You can follow me, because I'll go straight down to Barons Court immediately after the auditions to watch the matinee of the final day. So that's something to catch. So hopefully that's all clear, and I've managed to remember to put everything in, otherwise I have to do an embarrassing additional ceremony. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a lovely Easter, and